I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Game to Love tennis podcast live stream. I am your commentator for tonight or day, depending on where you are. I'm located in Vancouver, BC, where it is 8:36 p.m., the exact same time as it is in Indian Wells. We're in the same time zone, and my name is Covey, in case you were wondering. I am the host of Covey's Corner, which normally runs on Mondays at 11 a.m. Pacific time. However, because of this tournament, we did not do one today. We will be doing one, of course, next week. We'll be wrapping up this entire tournament and also doing a preview for Miami. Speaking of Miami, the guy who won Miami last year, sorry about that, just setting up my iPhone, which is, by the way, if you are looking for the best webcam you can buy, if you have an iPhone, that's what it is. Better than anything you can buy. I don't know why I went off on that, but I was talking about Miami, and the winner of that Miami tournament last year was 19-year-old, the 18 last year, Carlos Alcaraz, and he is playing tonight against the Dutchman Tallon GRIEKSPOOR. So let's go into a little bit of the histories. So check this out. Alcaraz leads it 2-1. Okay, GRIEKSPOOR won a matchup in 2021 between the two. So pretty good. And by the way, GRIEKSPOOR has actually been doing really well. I'll get to that in a second. But so this is the record. So 2021 Montpellier, France, hard court. GRIEKSPOOR won that one. That was 2 years ago, February 2021. And then in April 2021 on the clay, Alcaraz won that in straight sets, and then Alcaraz beat GRIEKSPOOR last year in Wimbledon, straight sets, 3-0. And welcome to new member Rob Fuentes. Nice to have you, my friend. Welcome to the chat, the stream. Yeah, great to have you. And by the way, anyone in the chat, please give us a like, give us a subscribe. We really appreciate all the love. Yeah. Carl Cross saying, are any of you guys coming to Miami? I'm not coming to Miami. I would love to go one day to Miami to watch the tournament, but I'm not going this year. I'm going to do my best to go to the Labor Cup here in Vancouver, however. In case you were wondering what happened in the Iga Bianca match, I actually just called that and ended it about 7 minutes ago. So, yeah, so Iga won that one in straight sets. It was 6-3, 7-6, but it was quite the match. It was really tight, whole bunch of tight games. Bianca was really fighting to stay in it. She saved. Well, Iga was serving for the match at 5-4 in the second set, and Bianca Andreescu broke her, and then it ended up going to a tie break. So, and then Iga won that one 7-1. But it was a really good match. Definitely a cracker, as they would say on the other side of the pond. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. I was wondering why uncensored bothers me when I'm uncensored. Anyways, yeah. So let me know where you're from if you have any questions for me. And just thank you for joining. I'm really, really excited to do this match. If you follow my streams, you know that Alcaraz is my favorite player to watch. I just love the explosivity that he has. Yeah, so it should be a good one. Round of 32 here between these two gentlemen. Both players still warming up, so we'll get to predictions in a second as I move up to the buttons. Do we have a Greek sport? Medi, Oh, we do. We got a Greek sport button. Nice work, man. Ben is a tireless worker, I tell you. Got buttons for everyone. There's like so many players, and more often than not, he's got them. What's this? Nishal Arora. Good morning from India. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Nishal. Really excited to have you. My name is Kavi, and I am your commentator tonight. I'm sure you know that Kavi means poet, and I'm still looking for my Kavita in case you're asking. Max, hey Kavi, and everyone, welcome, Max. Great to see you again. It was fun on that last stream. We're talking about shoplifting and Capriati and Winona Ryder. Oh, my cucumber water still. I actually need to fill this bad boy up. Where's Gobi? Aw, Gobi's behind me. Gobi is my little dog, in case anyone's wondering. She's a tiny little baby. All right, folks, let me know your predictions. The match is just about to start. All right, my prediction, I'm going to say Carlos Alcaraz in, I'm going to say straight sets. Although GRIEKSPOOR has been playing really well. He has 13 wins this year and 4 losses. His losses are to Rublev, Djokovic, Sinner, and Tsitsipas. Like, that's a crazy... He's pretty much beating everyone who's not like a world beater. So I could see it going to 3. I'm almost considering saying it's going to go to 3, but I'm going to go with 2. All right, first point goes to GRIEKSPOOR. Second point goes to Alcaraz as GRIEKSPOOR hits his forehand long. India is well represented. We got Ram Bakshi, we got myself, Kavi, we got Nishal, who's saying 7-5, 6-3 Carlitos, and we got Max saying I would say Carlos in 2 sets. Yeah, it's looking like everyone's saying that. Nice serve out wide. Alcaraz with a desperation return goes long, and it's 30-15 for GRIEKSPOOR. Yeah, it might even go 3. I don't know. Yeah, I know what? I'm sticking with 2 sets. 2 sets for Carlitos. Ram saying hi to Max. Max saying hi to Ram. Nice to see you. Backhand return up the middle there. Now Alcaraz with a push to his forehand, and he does a squash shot into the net. So 40-15 for Tallon GRIEKSPOOR. Yeah, GRIEKSPOOR's been on this year, folks. He's really, like I said, 13 wins and 4 losses. And once again, those losses were Tsitsipas, Djokovic, Rublev, and Sinner. That is quite a formidable list, even though it's a list of the losses. All right, now serve out wide, and then Alcaraz return goes into the net. So pretty easy first game there for the Dutchman, and he is up 1-0. And it wasn't quite a game to love. Nice hold though. Charles Cross saying Alcaraz is like hitting against the wall. Everything comes back. What a talent. Yeah, man. And the way he moves, it's just it's relentless. Max, I wonder how Emma will play versus Iga. Yeah, it's a definite popcorn match for round of 16. Ooh, my battery on my laptop. Let's plug it in here. Perfect. We are good. I'm not going to die on you. I meant my computer. Okay, here we go. Alcaraz is ready to serve, rocking his pink top, canvas shorts, canvas-colored wristband on the right wrist, and white Nike shoes and white Nike socks. Here we go. First serve is long, very long. GRIEKSPOOR is rocking black shoes, white socks, black shorts, white shirt, and white hat. Second serve is good. Return up the middle. Now, Alcaraz goes forehand cross court, forehand GRIEKSPOOR. And GRIEKSPOOR tries to go up the line forehand, and that's long. So 15-love Carlitos. Yeah, so GRIEKSPOOR is rocking a backwards hat, white, and then he's got a white and yellow shirt with some black logos on it, the Dutch logo. It's like that pinwheel or something. GRIEKSPOOR is super poised. Yeah, he's already beat Alcaraz once in his career on hard court. So that was the first time they ever played. And that wasn't too long ago. It was 2021. So Montpellier. So just over 2 years ago, although Alcaraz was only 17 years old at the time, but still. All right. Okay, Alcaraz with a beautiful backhand cross court, which sets up a forehand cross court to the other side. Goes inside in and rips it. 30-love. Good movement, good striking so far. Oh, Jane, what a generous tip. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate the tip. Thank you. And saying Covey spoiling us with a sweet doubleheader. Yeah, I got lucky on this one. Hey, Jane, would you like a button? If you so do, how am I wording that? If you choose, let me know if you would like a button. Give me 1 second. I'll give you the whole list because I always get bummed out when someone gives a tip and we don't have the button they're looking for. So after this point here, it's a beautiful point, by the way. Alcaraz with the volley at the net. GRIEKSPOOR gets to it, tries to go up the line, but he hits the net. 40-love Alcaraz. So, Jane, this is the list. We've got Alcaraz, GRIEKSPOOR, Andreescu, Iga, Ostapenko, Kvitova, Haddad Maia, Raducanu, Linette, Murray, Medvedev, Carreño Busta, Jabeur, Sabalenka, Rybakina, Kenin, Sakari, Krejcikova, Rublev, Fritz, Runa, Rafa, Kopfer, Tiafoe, Thiem, and Wawrinka. So you can choose among those. All right, serve out wide is a good one. And then he goes up the line on the +1. GRIEKSPOOR gets a piece of it, but not enough to get it on court. And it is a game to love for Carlitos. Where's my button here? Where's that GTL button? There it is. Max saying Iga and Emma had played with each other one time. Iga defeated Emma in 2 sets, 6-4, 6-4 in Stuttgart, in Germany last year. That was in straight sets. Gotcha. That was during that 37-match winning streak. Nice serve for GRIEKSPOOR to the backhand of Alcaraz, and that return goes long. So it's 15-love for the Dutchman. Whew. All right. And by the way, please do hit that like button. Helps us bring you more and more tennis. So far we have 9. So thank you to every single person who has shown us some love. Really appreciate that. And also give us a subscribe if you're new. Alcaraz with a backhand. And GRIEKSPOOR tries to do a backhand slice, but hits that into the net. So it's 15 all. Jane saying, PCB because he had to withdraw from this Masters. You got it, Jane. Right after this game, we're getting you the PCB bouton. Now, Jane, just so you know, it's only 10 seconds. Saying, thanks, Covey. You're very welcome. So that is definitely pretty short for button length. So if you reconsider before the end of the game, let me know. If not, we got the PCB. We will get to it. Oh, Alcaraz tries to rip a forehand on the second serve, but that goes long. But you could tell he was thinking, I want to demolish this. 30-15 for GRIEKSPOOR. Tallon, what a cool name. Tallon GRIEKSPOOR. Great start. We already got a nice tip from Jane, which again, thank you so much. Jane's going to get a button, which you're going to play right after this. And just a nice night of tennis. Oh, serve +1 for GRIEKSPOOR goes wide on the +1, so it's 30 all. Alcaraz just returned it right up the middle. See, the thing about Alcaraz is he gets to every ball. So these players, I have an inexplicable, I like the wording. That's cool. I have an inexplicable fondness for PCB, the champ in Canada last year, Masters 1000. Nice work by him. He's actually best friends with Alcaraz, or he's Alcaraz's best friend on the tour. They practice all the time. They both live at the academy. Juan Carlos Ferrero, double fault for GRIEKSPOOR, setting up our first break point of the match. So what I was saying is on that +1 that he hit wide, GRIEKSPOOR, Alcaraz just gets everything back. So these players start trying to get more narrow and narrow because they're like, well, what do I have to do? First serve is out wide, is wide. So second serve now coming up. Alcaraz, second serve and a break. Let's see if he can do it. Some damage. Backhand return up the middle. Forehand GRIEKSPOOR. Forehand Alcaraz. Backhand GRIEKSPOOR. Backhand Alcaraz. Backhand GRIEKSPOOR. Backhand Alcaraz. Backhand GRIEKSPOOR. Backhand Alcaraz. Right up the middle. Forehand GRIEKSPOOR. Backhand Alcaraz. And a nice volley from GRIEKSPOOR. He's at the net. And it goes off the tape. Second volley goes off the tape. Alcaraz gets to it barely, but knocks it into the net. So, deuce. Nice recovery from the break point there. So first volley was really nice and deep. Alcaraz hits a forehand. Then he does a backhand kind of slice volley. Oh, it didn't hit the net. My bad. It was just a really beautiful volley. He apologized, so I thought maybe it hit the net. Alcaraz with a forward slide. Oh, Charles Cost with an LOL. We got King. I'll never understand the hate towards PCB. I love PCB. What's up, King Adjust? Great to have you, brother. What's up, Covey? And everyone says PCB. Says PCB. Says King Adjust. Okay, second serve coming up here at deuce. 10-minute game to start the match. All right, backhand. Sorry, not to start the match. The third match of the game, third game of the match. Alcaraz with a routine forehand dumps it into the net. Advantage GRIEKSPOOR. I'm wary of people that go by 3 names. It's how they, I don't know if you know how they do that in the Spanish countries, but what you do is like you take your father's, so your father has 2 last names and your mother has 2 last names, and what your last name becomes your father's first last name and your mother's first last name. So if that makes sense, that might be a little convoluted. I might have to give examples, but anyways. Oh, backhand GRIEKSPOOR into the top part of the net. So back to deuce. Jane saying, thank you, King Adjust. I felt the same about the... Oh, gosh, we forgot to do the PCB button. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. It's just a 10-second button. And this is for Jane. Thank you for the wonderful tip.
Don't mess with me because you know I'm going to crush you. Another point, perennial booster. Perennial booster.
That's actually a really nice one, even though it's a brief one. It's catchy. All right, backhand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR, forehand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR into the net, setting up second break point. for Carlitos in this game here. Okay. Suwan, I'm back. Welcome back, brother. By the way, Suwan recently had a birthday just a few days ago. So if you haven't seen him on the chat, wish him a nice belated happy birthday. JP in the house from Australia saying, hey, everyone, welcome, welcome. For Spanish-speaking countries, you're lucky to get away with just 3 names. All right, backhand slice, ALCARAZ, backhand GRIEKSPOOR. Now ALCARAZ runs around it, goes forehand, but it rips it into the top part of the high part of the net there, and it is back to deuce. I saw what he was trying to do there. Yo, little bro, says James. Oh, great question from Max. Who do you think will win tomorrow between Mehdi and Sasha? I kind of feel like Sasha has the chance. I'm gonna go bold and say Sasha Zverev. How about that? Oh, ALCARAZ, out wide serve is good when ALCARAZ hits forehand into the net. So neither player looking super sharp just yet. JP saying, hey, big sister. King of Just saying, maybe PCB's wide eyes scare people? I've never noticed that, but that's Jane saying, Max and Octopus. Hey, you'll see. Jane for Team Mehdi. I mean, I love Mehdi. I just have a feeling that, oh, a nice little backhand chip over the net by ALCARAZ, and then GRIEKSPOOR, he has a short ball and he puts that away. So good hold there, and I think we should give him some love because that was not easy.
Nothing like we've seen before. Always knocking at the door. When he's done, you'll be on the floor. Tallon, GRIEKSPOOR. He's nothing like I've seen before. Always knocking at the door. When he's done, you'll be on the floor. Tallon, GRIEKSPOOR.
Okay, so to explain a little bit the Spanish last name, so I'll give you an example. My friend, his name is David Cassis Zarzar. So Cassis was his father's first last name, and Zarzar was his mother's first last name. Okay, now he married a woman whose name was Mariana Reynoso something. I forgot her second name. So when they had a kid, so his name is David Cassis Zarzar. So his first last name was Cassis, and her last name was Reynoso. So they had a child, and the child's name is Alex Cassis Reynoso. So you take your mom's and your dad's first last name, and you put it as your first last name, and then you take your mom's first last name, and that becomes your second last name. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, but that's how they do it. I had to figure it out to understand it from him, but. All right, so 6 names. We already went on that one. Yeah, and Emma will be a nightmare. Oh, will it? You know what? I actually have plans tomorrow night that I set from a few weeks ago. So I might not be. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any evening matches, which would be a bummer. Hopefully, there's someone else in North America who could do it if Ben and JG are looking for that. Charles saying, "Happy birthday, Sue Wan." And Suwan saying, thanks for always a generous shout, my friend. You're very welcome, man. Thanks for all the support. ALCARAZ now is a lob on a short ball, and ALCARAZ with an overhead, and he hits it to the forehand of GRIEKSPOOR. GRIEKSPOOR can't handle it, and that goes nowhere near the net, and ALCARAZ is up 15 love. Okay, King of Just Bernarda Tomasiva is playing amazing right now. She might win the French Open. Is that a dig at Bernard Tomic? Thanks, Charles, says Suwan. Jane says Holger is listed as Holger Vitus Nodskov Runa. Yeah, that is her, especially or definitely on the TNNS app. That is how it is. Jane doing research now. But I think that's different. He's like Norwegian. They don't have the same like rules as the Spaniards. Tallon GRIEKSPOOR hits a forehand long, so ALCARAZ now up 30 love. So far in this match, ALCARAZ has won all 6 points on his serve. It seems like Sasha's back in shape after that injury at the French Open. Yes, I believe he is. He's definitely as close as he's ever been since the injury. Yeah. I believe it's just in like the Spanish culture. It's in Spain. It also my buddy's from Chile, so I think it also is a thing in like Peru as well. Oh, nice. Alcaraz with a drop shot. GRIEKSPOOR gets to it, but then he runs himself kind of off court. Alcaraz just hits a backhand. So here's the drop shot. GRIEKSPOOR chases it down, and it's so close to the net, and he basically is out of the play. Alcaraz just backhands it into the open court. Suwon, Medi been whining about the slow court and Nadal being on his mind. Should focus on his matches. Yeah, and he also isn't a fan of the tennis balls. All right, here's Alcaraz serving at 40 love. Nice serve out wide. And then a little chip from Alcaraz and brings GRIEKSPOOR in. Now it goes off the tape from Alcaraz. GRIEKSPOOR's at the net. GRIEKSPOOR's got a volley. Alcaraz gets to that. And then GRIEKSPOOR wins his first point on the Alcaraz serve. Oh, Steve Nash and Dirk Nowitzki. I don't know if you guys know who they are, but it's a Canadian basketball player who actually was the 2-time MVP. He's like a 6-foot tall white guy from Victoria, BC. And Dirk Nowitzki is a German legend. What a point there. Just a little cat and mouse point, which Alcaraz ended up losing. So 40-15 for Carlitos. Still double game point here. First serve is into the net. JP, okay, I haven't got a middle name. Hey, neither do I, JP. My full name is Kavi Ladar, no middle name. My brother has a middle name, which is James, but not I. Oh, a nice return from GRIEKSPOOR. Alcaraz slipped and wasn't able to even retrieve that return. He slipped on the spot, so it's 40-30. That was weird. I want to see a replay of Alcaraz if they can. Nope, they cannot. So 40-30 here. We are on serve at 1-2 in the first set. Alcaraz, first serve, tosses up. Serve is good. Forehand, return up the middle. Forehand Alcaraz with some power. Desperation lob from GRIEKSPOOR. That goes long. So game Alcaraz. And we are at 2-all. All square here in the first set. Jane saying at Suwon, happy birthday. And then Charles saying that's crazy. So it's not just Shakira. Learn something new every day. JP saying Medi makes me laugh. Love it. Yeah, same here. He's got a perfect sense of humor. Really good. That troll job he did on Tsitsipas was really, really funny in the Dubai speeches. All right, GRIEKSPOOR with a beautiful serve up the tee. Alcaraz gets a piece, but that does not make it over. Daria saying, anyone wants to watch live simultaneously? It's on Tennis TV, YouTube free, just in case. Ah, there you go. Thank you. Just don't turn our stream off. You know what? Have two screens open at the same time, side by side, and just turn the volume off of them, and you can hear me. That'd be perfect. Suwon saying, thanks, Jane. Yo, JP saying Dallas Mavs. Yes, they both were Dallas Mavs. Unfortunately, Steve Nash, the Canadian kid, did not make it. Wasn't on the team. He got traded away before Dallas won that title, which Dirk Nowitzki won. So never won a title. Okay, JP, the Jovial Piaka. There you go. The Jovial. That is your nickname. You have two middle names. Sorry, you're not making your middle name. You have two middle names, The and Jovial. GRIEKSPOOR, oh, a nice little rally. Set up the point beautifully, but then he goes wide on the final shot inside out. But he's still up 30-15. Suwon Lim saying Koreans always 3-syllable name, no middle name. Ah, very cool. Very cool. I taught hockey to a South Korean kid named Seojin. He's really cute. And Yunjin was his sister. They taught me Annyeong is how to say goodbye. Nice serve out wide. Alcaraz backhand into the net. So GRIEKSPOOR and good serving. It's funny after watching the women because the women were getting everything back. Both women. There weren't many unreturned serves, and now these guys are just there's a lot of them. Less of a rhythm, more kind of choppy. First serve into the net from GRIEKSPOOR, up 40-15, double game point. Here's the second serve. Tosses up. Ball is good. Backhand return up the middle. Backhand GRIEKSPOOR. As with a forehand ripper inside out, but that's wide, and it's game GRIEKSPOOR, we are still on serve here, 3-2. Kim Jong-loony. It should be King Jong-loon because the syllable. Hilarious Jane. Hey, hilarious could be Jane's middle name. King adjust. Important match against Liverpool tomorrow, even though it's inevitable that Liverpool won't get enough points to stay in the Champions League. So they're out of the top. Is it 4? Top 3 or 4? JP says kimchi, delicious. Suwan, hi or goodbye. Same, annyeong. Okay, I was going to say, I think it means both, but I didn't want to be ignorant. And thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I knew definitely was bye. So it's kind of like aloha, where it means hello and goodbye. So very cool. Thank you. Learn something new every day. Well, they say that you do, but do we? I'm pretty sure we do. Even if you don't know what you learned. All right. So what else we got going on? It's a little bit slower. We only have 23 people watching. The last one we had 100 people watching. 111. And I want to thank everyone who is watching for your likes. We've got 17 likes already. That's a pretty good number. More than half than the amount of people who are watching. Jane saying, my Taiwanese name is my middle name. It means ladylike. You'd have to know me in real life to know what a joke this is. Nice. I can you peeps Aussie slang? Oh, I can teach you peeps Aussie. Yeah, please do. I was watching this Australian show. What's it called? Mr. In Between. It's a really, really good show. All right, here's Alcaraz serving at 2-3 on serve. First serve is good. And then, Alcaraz makes his way to the net and hits a volley, a desperation volley, but that goes just wide. So GRIEKSPOOR on his toes, looking good. And it's love 15, Alcaraz on his serve. Tried to do a serve and volley, but GRIEKSPOOR went down the line, making it too difficult for him to get the volley back into play. Here we go. First serve, love 15. Serve. Oh, it looked like it was good, but it's long. Can't argue with Hawkeye. Here we go. Second serve at love 15. Nice kicker. Good return cross court. Backhand from Alcaraz. Forehand GRIEKSPOOR. Forehand Alcaraz. Forehand GRIEKSPOOR. Forehand Alcaraz. Backhand GRIEKSPOOR. Backhand Alcaraz. Backhand GRIEKSPOOR is long. 15 all. Did anyone get a look at Alcaraz's the shoes that Nike made for him? He's not wearing them to play, but I think they're just like collector's editions that they made for him. His motto that his grandfather kind of told him, and this is what he thinks whenever he's in a tough match. It says cabeza, corazón, cajones, which means head, heart, and balls. And so Nike, they made like a shoe for him and they put the emojis on the heel. And it says, just do it. But the it is the one representing him making the world number one. Second serve from Alcaraz is wide. So it's a double fault. And now it's 15-30. GRIEKSPOOR putting a little pressure. Yes, looks awesome, says Daria about the shoes. Can't argue with Hawkeye, but damn, Ostapenko will try. Yeah, she will every single time. Jane, I know a Chinese girl. Jane's like, yeah, me too. JP's like, cool. This is a fun conversation. All right, here's Alcaraz forehand GRIEKSPOOR, forehand Alcaraz, forehand chop GRIEKSPOOR, backhand up the line Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR. Now GRIEKSPOOR backhand goes into the net and it's 30 all. Alcaraz looks at his box and does one of these. Looks like he's trying to get himself into the game. He's not the sharp Alcaraz as we saw in the first match against Thanasi Kokkinakis. He was just gangbusters from the beginning. Baseline points 15 of the 21 here in this match. So only 6 baseline rallies, 1 for GRIEKSPOOR. Serve into the body, but the serve is long. Second serve coming up at 30 all. First serve was 117. Second serve is good. Forehand return. Now Alcaraz drop shot. And it goes off the line and then bounces sideways. He had a lot of side spin on that. And there was no call. GRIEKSPOOR is looking at it like, was that in? But it is 40-30. Now they're showing the Hawkeye replay. And I think it bounced on. Yeah, it bounced. Oh, only about, I'd say, 20% of the ball was in and about 80% was out. But hey, doesn't matter as long as any part was in, as we all know. JP, I briefly saw the new GTL guy, Miles. Nice. How was he? I saw him for a little bit. And yeah, he seemed to be doing all right. He was doing the Vondrousova match. Thank you, Gary, for teaching me how to pronounce that. And yeah, so I just saw about 5 minutes of it. But yeah, nice to have some new blood. I think I was the newest blood before him because I jumped on in November. Charles Cross, not a big fan of Ostapenko. You know what? I really like her authenticity and her attitude. She's not like obnoxious with it. If she was, I probably wouldn't like her as much. But yeah, she's grown on me for sure. Alcaraz second serve here at deuce. Oh, someone said something in the crowd as he was winding up. The skinny Italian won again. Molto bene. Yannick Sinner taken out. Who did he take out today? I was watching some of that match. All right, we got a forehand to forehand now. Backhand Alcaraz, backhand GRIEKSPOOR, backhand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR to the forehand of Alcaraz, backhand GRIEKSPOOR, backhand slice Alcaraz, lands deep, forehand up the line. Now backhand Alcaraz, backhand slice. Now Alcaraz steps in, makes his way to the net. He's got an overhead, and he puts it away for advantage. And then again, a nice big roar. It's like he's trying to get himself back into this one. JP saying you're allowed to butcher names. We're not in school. I know, but I'm, I don't mind. I don't mind trying to figure out the correct way. Oh, it was Manarino. That's who Sinner beat. I was like, who was it? Yeah, it was a tight one, I believe. Was it like 7? It was tiebreak. Yeah, 7-6, 6-4. I'm a fan of Manarino. I like the way he plays. He's got the short backswing. It's really crazy. Nice forehands. Oh, the first forehand was really nice from GRIEKSPOOR, but then the second one, he tried to go up the line, and it was long. So Alcaraz holds, and we are tied at 3-all midway through this set. And should we give? Yeah, let's give Alcaraz a button. Good hold.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz.
Perfect timing. Here we go. First serve from GRIEKSPOOR is into the net. Second serve coming up at 3-all. We are on serve. So far, no aces for either player. 1 double fault each. Now backhand return Alcaraz, but it's just a hair long. So he hasn't found his range yet on the return game. I mean, he has had 2 breakpoint opportunities, but both of them have been saved by GRIEKSPOOR. Alcaraz, man, I was looking up some numbers. I found this crazy site, and it shows like the most in detail stats of like every single player. And Alcaraz is just behind Djokovic pretty much. Yeah, he's behind Djokovic in all return stats by just like 0.5% here and there. So he's just making his way. Alcaraz, as I talk about his return game, he goes backhand on a second serve into the net. So again, he's still finding his range here. He's still finding his. You don't feel that rambunctious energy from Alcaraz just yet. Serves unreturned, 6%. So GRIEKSPOOR, 46% of his serves have not come back. And Alcaraz, only 6% of his serves have not come back. So that's very impressive for GRIEKSPOOR. Nice serve up the middle. Alcaraz just blocks it back, and then GRIEKSPOOR on the +1 into the net. 30-15 for the Dutchman. JP only saw a new guy for a minute, was listening to another podcast. Which one? Audience is less than Kokkinakis match in stadium, I feel. Definitely really quiet. You know what? No, it's pretty full. At least the bottom is full. I can't see the top. They're not showing, but The bottom is like 80%, like 85% full. Like it's pretty. All right, backhand Alcaraz now, forehand GRIEKSPOOR, backhand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR, backhand Alcaraz, backhand GRIEKSPOOR, backhand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR, now forehand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR, forehand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR into the top part of the net as he was trying to change direction, and it's 30 all. Another point, I love to see these type of points from Alcaraz where he's not looking to end the point too early. He's waiting for the right moment. He didn't even have to this time. It was an unforced error from GRIEKSPOOR that ended that point. But, you know, about a year ago when I was watching Alcaraz, that was the type of point where he would try to jump in and end the point a little too early, like instead of waiting for the right shot. And so it shows his maturity there. Nicely done. Wrestling Soup podcast. I've never heard of that, but sounds cool. I'm gonna have to check it out. Alcaraz return is into the net, so GRIEKSPOOR now has a 40-30 game point here on serve. 32 minutes into this match, 3 all. We are even. So last men's match of the day. We also have a women's match going on. Gracheva Kasatkina on serve in the first set, 3-2. All right, unreturned serve is yeah, that goes long there. So GRIEKSPOOR holds, and it's 4-3, cruising along here in this set. Max saying, yeah, JP, yes, I was there for the Miles live stream. It was his first time for GTL. He's a wonderful tennis commentator. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to see more of his matches. Definitely. Yeah, I seem pretty confident and chill up there. So yeah, great. Like I said, great to have some new commentators for GTL. Lighten the load a little for Ben and JG, especially with these late matches in North America, which is like right now. What is it? 9. So 9. Well, it's like 4:15 a.m. right now. Max, where is he from? Yeah, he's definitely from North America. I feel like he's from the US. Yeah, let me know if you know. I actually didn't even know. I jumped on the stream and I just said hi and I sent him a message and he popped it up on the chat. And I didn't actually know his name at that point, and I didn't want to ask him in the middle of his thing, the stream. So yeah, but I do not know where he's from. But I do know his name is Miles now. If he was Canadian, his name would be Kilometers because it's metric. I hope some of you laughed because that was funny. All right. Thank you to all 19 of you who have given us a like. Really, really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. We're trying to hit 100,000. If you look in the corner of the screen, the very top right, target 100,000 subs. We hit 50,000 in Australia at the Australian Open. And now our goal has doubled. So we need your help more than ever. Here's Alcaraz serving at 3-4 on serve. Beautiful serve up the tee. A lot of speed on that. I want to see what the speed was. GRIEKSPOOR just sails that one super long. Let me see. Do they show? Let's see. No, the other angle. 130 mile per hour serve. Yeah, there you go, Carlitos. That's what I'm talking about. Not sure. Max says JP. I'm not sure where he's from. All right. Alcaraz, now he's starting to rip some forehands, and he pulled GRIEKSPOOR back and forth, and GRIEKSPOOR rips a forehand on the run, just long, 30 love Alcaraz. So Max saying, JP, I'm not sure where Miles is from. JP says we have kilometers too. Everywhere other than, I think, like England uses miles, and of course the US uses them. Meters, liters, yeah, same here. Grams, kilograms, meters, liters, things that make sense mathematically. Oh, what a shot. Alcaraz serve out wide, and he comes in for the serve and volley. The return goes off the tape, and without missing a beat, he hits it off of the net cord and just hits it perfectly into the court, and then GRIEKSPOOR goes backhand into the net. So a desperation reflex play, but a nice one by Alcaraz. 40 love, looking for another game to love here. First serve. Off the tape and long. Alcaraz hasn't tried that super duper out wide kick serve yet in this match. I'm surprised. Maybe he's saving it for a little later or something. All right, serve is good. Oh, Alcaraz fell over. He's fine. He dropped his racket. Yeah. Anyways, Alcaraz hit a forehand into the net there. I don't know how let me see. Oh, the fall was kind of weird. It was just he was stretched out all the way on his right, and then to get that ball, which he hit into the net, and then he just fell awkwardly, but nothing like to worry about. First serve is into the net here at 40-15. Here comes the second. Serve is no, it's a double fault again. That's the second double fault of the match, and it's 40-30 now. So went from a pretty easy looking hold to a little bit more complicated now all of a sudden. It's cucumber water, y'all. I'm telling you, throw a little slice of cucumber in your water. It's so refreshing, and it gives a water this fullness, meaning like it fills your stomach up more than just plain water. I know that sounds weird, or at least psychological. So we got a nice forehand to forehand rally going. Forehand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR, backhand Alcaraz, backhand slice. GRIEKSPOOR, Alcaraz makes his way to the net with a beautiful volley, lands right by the baseline, and then an overhead lob by GRIEKSPOOR just goes long of Alcaraz's baseline. So Alcaraz holds, and we are at 4-all, getting pretty close to business end. Max saying, I hope you guys can get to 100K subs soon. Yes, would love for Ben and JG to hit that milestone. I mean, we're also a part of it, but they're of course the ones who this is their brainchild and this is their company, and super stoked that they created it because I get to call tennis matches because of that. JP, I had a cucumber salad earlier. Nice. I love cucumber. So does Gobi, the dog. First service was a let here, so excuse me. Second first service coming up here for GRIEKSPOOR. First one now, that one's wide, so now we have a second serve coming up. Ball's up. Serve is good. Forehand return up the line, and then right back up the line. GRIEKSPOOR winner on the backhand side. Nicely done. 15-love. All right, folks. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to grab my hoodie. Getting a little chilly here. All right. 15-love. First serve is good out wide. Alcaraz return is in the alley. Oh, sorry. Man, I'm not hearing these out calls. It was not good, the serve. It was actually wide. Showing Patrick McEnroe, newly a member of the Tennis Hall of Fame committee. Backhand for Alcaraz. Forehand GRIEKSPOOR. Forehand Alcaraz chases that down, and it's an overhead right at the net, and GRIEKSPOOR puts it into the crowd just as you should. Nice work. 30-love for the Dutchman. Okay. 20 likes. Thank you. We are at two decades worth of likes. Here we go. 30-love. Nice serve up the middle. Backhand return. Forehand GRIEKSPOOR. Forehand Alcaraz. Forehand GRIEKSPOOR off the tape. And, oh, it's a short bounce. Alcaraz cannot get to it. GRIEKSPOOR apologizes, and he is up 40-love. Charles Cross, cucumber water. I imagine you're wearing fuzzy house slippers sipping that. No fuzzy house slippers. But, man, I love cucumber water. It's just so refreshing. Charles, LOL. JP, do housework while calling this match. Are you doing housework, or you want me to do housework? Like, you want me to do some dishes and stuff? All right, serve out wide. Return is a short one. GRIEKSPOOR steps into it. He hits it behind Alcaraz. Alcaraz does a behind the back shot, but his racket gets a piece of it, but it goes haywire. trying to do what he did to Sinner there in the U.S. Open in that quarterfinal epic. Max, most random question. Do you put cucumbers in your eyes or nah? I've never done that. No. If I did that, then I would be wearing fuzzy slippers. No mud masks, no cucumber over the eyes. Although I imagine cold cucumber slice over the eyes would be so refreshing on a warm day. JP, I put tea bags on my eyes if they are sore. Nice. Interesting. Any thoughts on how Coco has been playing? Coco Gauff? Honestly, I have not watched too much of her. I did see some big serves in her last match. Who did she beat? It was yesterday. Let me just take a look here. Oh, yeah. She beat the 18-year-old Czech, Linda Noskova. And, yeah, it was a 6-4, 6-3 victory. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I could take a look at the stats here. 7 aces, pretty big. Good first serve percentage, 69. First serve points 189, so really dominant. She won 31 out of 35 first serve points. Wow, that's very high. And she saved. She broke twice, and she saved the only break point that she faced. So, on paper and on the handful of highlights I saw, she's looking good. Yeah, but I don't really have elaboration on that. Oh, you're saying pretty easy draw for her. Oops. There you go there. It feels the game is going slow until someone breaks. Yeah, I agree with you. They're feeling each other out. Okay, Alcaraz second serve here at 4-5 to start the game. Greek score with a defensive backhand slice. Alcaraz inside out forehand, and then he goes with the drop shot, and that's a winner. Greek score doesn't even try for that one. Nicely done. 15 love, Carlitos. So you're saying pretty easy draw for Coco. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen her draw. I'm gonna have to take a look here in a second. Max saying, I thought Carlos would make this first set easy. Yeah. No, GRIEKSPOOR's a player. Like I said, he's won 13 matches this year, and the 4 losses have been all to very, very, very top players. What was it? I'll say it one more time. It's Tsitsipas. So he only 4 losses this year. Go Tsitsipas, Sinner, Rublev, Djokovic. So that is quite an amazing list of players. So he has been beating every single player other than these like super high-end top guys. Here we go, Alcaraz, 30 love, serving to stay in this set. First serve is wide, so here comes a second serve. No disrespect to the other. No, none taken. All good. Alcaraz with a backhand slice, forehand GRIEKSPOOR. Now forehand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR up the line. Alcaraz with a backhand chip. Now Alcaraz lobbing over GRIEKSPOOR, but the overhead, and then Alcaraz gets that back, and then GRIEKSPOOR puts the next forehand away. So it's 30-15. Hey, not over yet, folks, this game, even though Alcaraz was up 30 love. GRIEKSPOOR is playing amazing. I gotta say, he is playing really good tennis right now. Wow, nice dig off of that overhead. But the second shot after that, as Alcaraz was making his way back to the middle, he wrong foots him. So nicely done. Here's Alcaraz serving 30-15, first serve. Ooh, tries to go up the tee for an ace, but he just missed it. John Rain McManus, the tannins in tea bags are good for the skin. Here, read all about it. And then there's a link, I think, coming up. And return goes long there from Alcaraz. The Alcaraz out wide serve is good, and the return is long from GRIEKSPOOR. So 40-15 for Carlitos. Move in a little. There we go. Alcaraz, double game point for 5-all. First serve is good, and GRIEKSPOOR with a chip back return. And then GRIEKSPOOR has another chance on a forehand, tries to go up the line, but that's long. ALCARAZ holds, and it is 5-all. Charles saying very impressed with GRIEKSPOOR. Yeah, he is. Honestly, I'd say he's been playing overall better in this match than out of the two. Please make sure teabag is cold. Just imagine, just take it out of the kettle and just burn your eyes. Not so soothing now. All right, 5-all. GRIEKSPOOR first serve out wide is good. ALCARAZ wide on the return, lands in the alley, and it is 15-love. 46 minutes in, so it's taken a pretty long time here. 4.5 minutes per game. All right, ALCARAZ return up the middle. Now GRIEKSPOOR cross court forehand. ALCARAZ forehand, backhand GRIEKSPOOR. ALCARAZ backhand chip, backhand slice. GRIEKSPOOR, he makes his way to the net. ALCARAZ passes him on the inside out. A beautiful pass. ALCARAZ was backing up, running around the backhand, and there's who is that? That's gosh, I can't remember this guy's name. I think he's a coach or whatever, but he's looking. And ALCARAZ, as he's backing up to run around the backhand, he hits a forehand cross GRIEKSPOOR, and then a big yell afterwards. That was a beautiful shot. Those are the types of shots that you pay admission to watch. Okay, ALCARAZ now bouncing around, waiting for this return. 15-all. First serve from GRIEKSPOOR into the net. So we have a second serve coming right up. Please. And GRIEKSPOOR with the +1 backhand. He goes inside out, but it goes wide. So it's 15-30. ALCARAZ with a little bit of pressure now. Okay. JP, who does the winner play? The winner will play Jack Draper, who beat Andy Murray. ALCARAZ with a return goes wide again, so it's 30-all on the GRIEKSPOOR service game. 5-all here. We are level in the first set. Yeah, it's going to be Jack Draper is going to be facing the winner of this one. And all of the other quarterfinals, round of 16 are set. Great serve out wide by GRIEKSPOOR. ALCARAZ gets a piece of it, but it does not make it back over. So 40-30 game point GRIEKSPOOR. Yeah, so the next round will be Tabilo Tiafo, Rublev versus Nori, Fokina versus Garin, Medvedev, Zverev, Sinner, Wawrinka, Fritz Fukovitz, Paul versus Auger-Aliassime, and Draper versus the winner of this. And is another nice serve out wide and unreturned. So 6-5 GRIEKSPOOR. ALCARAZ will now serve to stay in this set. We got Abdul Hamid Al-Madi saying up. Welcome, Abdul Hamid. Thank you for joining and for throwing in some likes. Battle of EVS. Stan and Sinner. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a good one, right? GRIEKSPOOR is giving all on backhand. Yeah, so you think is he targeting the ALCARAZ backhand? I'll start looking for that actually. Good eye there, Daria. Impressive. Oh yeah, by the way, so I said Sinner, Wawrinka, Fritz Fukovitz, Tommy Paul, Auger-Aliassime, and then Draper, and then either GRIEKSPOOR or ALCARAZ. Oh, my eyes are getting tired. I think it's because the lighting in front of me is a little. ALCARAZ just looking straight ahead, trying to calm himself before this next game. Picks up his racket and trots over to the service line to retrieve a couple of balls that he's going to use for this first point. So Alcaraz serving at 5-6 on serve to stay in this set. Let's go. Okay, here we go. 5-6 first serve is long. Alcaraz has not been super sharp on his serve. 55 serve percentage, first serve percentage. Serve, second serve up the middle. Now Alcaraz does a drop shot, and it is a winner. That's like 3 or 4 drop shots now that he's done. I think pretty much all of them have been winners. Serves up the tee with a pretty high kick, and then GRIEKSPOOR right up the middle. Alcaraz does the drop shot. GRIEKSPOOR doesn't even try. Stays behind the baseline the whole time. And the winner speed from Alcaraz, 32 miles an hour. Even his drop shots go 32. Come on. Nice. There's that out wide serve that I was wondering. How come he's not pulling these players, GRIEKSPOOR, out wide? So it's 30 love here real quick for Alcaraz. Nicely done. Way to change it up. Maybe he was just waiting for a moment so he could do it as a change up rather than just do it in the middle. Thank you to everyone once again for hitting the like button. We really, really appreciate it. Here we go. Alcaraz serving at 30 love. Trying to take it to a tie break. First serve is into the net. Here comes a second serve. Max saying, even though Bianca lost, she was going toe-to-toe with Iga. Yeah, she was. Alcaraz serve up the middle. GRIEKSPOOR return is low into the net, and it's 40 love, triple game point for Alcaraz. Yeah, Max. She was going toe-to-toe. She was. Like I said during the match, I felt like it was 55% pressure coming from Iga for most of the match, for like more than half the match. But she was definitely going toe-to-toe, and she's looking good. I hope for some really nice matches with them. That crazy kick serve I was talking about, he does it again, but this time, I think that was an ace. I don't think... did GRIEKSPOOR get a piece of it? Anyways, it was a wild kicker. It went wide and super high. So, it is time, folks, for a tie break. Let me know who you think is going to win and what the score is going to be. But this first point has already begun. Alcaraz is receiving. Now Alcaraz goes up the line, backhand winner. So first mini break goes to Alcaraz. So yeah, give me your predictions. Let me know who you think is going to win and what the score is going to be. JP asking here about Vekic not shaking Serenko hand. Yes, I did. I heard that Serenko was kind of like looking like she was injured the whole match, but then during the points, she was totally fine. And I guess that really bothered. Another out wide kick serve. So I think that's what he was doing, Alcaraz. He was waiting for a moment to use this kick serve because he didn't use it in the first 5 games of this set. And now 3 times he's used this kick serve, and GRIEKSPOOR has lost all 3 points on that serve. So really, really smart play here. And way to like kind of like keep one of your tricks in the bag until it was necessary. All right, Alcaraz serving at 2 love. And then, oh, he goes +1, goes long on the forehand. So we're back on serve. GRIEKSPOOR serving at 1-2 here. JP saying Alcaraz 7-4. Yes, Max, she did. Didn't Serenko withdraw her match with Sabalenka? Yeah, apparently she had a little bit of a mental, like not a breakdown, but she got shook because apparently the chairman, the CEO of the WTA, said something about you have to accept if your opponents are for the war or saying something like that. And she was like, I was super shocked, and she got all shook and she withdrew right before. GRIEKSPOOR with a nice serve. Alcaraz returned into the net. So it's 2-2 here in the tiebreak. Okay, serve up the middle is long. Here comes a second serve for Alcaraz at 2-2 on the GRIEKSPOOR serve. Backhand return, Alcaraz makes his way to the net, but doesn't matter because GRIEKSPOOR backhand goes into the net. And it is another mini break for Carlitos. He's up 3-2, and he's about to serve 2 balls. Charles Cross, that's just great coaching. Are you talking about the serving? I think you're talking about the serving. Yeah, could be. JP, good question. Is tennis becoming a bit toxic? I mean, another out wide serve, and then the drop shot near side. Oh, what beautiful play by Alcaraz there. Oh, he is using this serve all of a sudden after not using it at all from the ad side. And he's just pulling him out wide, and then he does the drop shot, and basically he has to run the entire cross length of the court, and he doesn't even try. Yes, on the serving, says Charles. So yeah, your question, is tennis becoming toxic? Here and there, there's like a noddish handshake happening. I can see that, but I don't think it's becoming toxic. I wouldn't say so. It's not getting to the point where players are like venomous with each other, And Alcaraz with a beautiful serve up the tee. GRIEKSPOOR cannot get that. Lands in the alley, in the sidelines there. So 5-2 Alcaraz now. And he is just a couple of points away from the first set. Here's GRIEKSPOOR, who's played a phenomenal set, by the way. GRIEKSPOOR has been awesome, serving at 2-5. First serve is good. Backhand return. Now GRIEKSPOOR goes cross-court forehand and then makes his way to the net. Alcaraz tries to pass him, but a nice volley into the open space. Great point there from Tallon GRIEKSPOOR, the talent from the Netherlands. Okay, so 3-5 here, GRIEKSPOOR. First serve is long here, so Alcaraz is going to look at a second serve here. See what he does with it. He runs around the backhand, hits a forehand nice and deep. Backhand GRIEKSPOOR, forehand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR, backhand Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR up the line. Ooh, that's long. So Alcaraz now 6-3, has 3 set points. JP saw a good interview with Pat Rafter a few weeks ago. Oh man, I miss Pat Rafter. He had the little black things under his eyes on hot days. He just looked like a warrior, man, like an actual physical warrior, like he's going to fight like Hercules in Troy or something like that. Yeah, what a player! What a player! He won Wimbledon once, right? Did he win more than one major? I feel like he won 2, maybe one U.S., one. Oh, GRIEKSPOOR with a winner off the first serve, and he just ripped it down the line forehand, and he saved one set point here. So Alcaraz, second set point. Hey, JP, you could be right. If Alcaraz wins this point, 84-mile-an-hour return winner for GRIEKSPOOR there. All right, Alcaraz, second set point, 6-4, and he's serving 2 U.S. Opens. Okay. I thought he won a Wimbledon. Serve is wide of the box. So second serve here on the second set point. Ball is up on the second. Nice serve. Return up the middle. Now Alcaraz with a ripper of a forehand winner inside out. And there it is. 7-4. JP, you were right on the money. Well done, my friend. And Alcaraz takes the first set. A very tense first set here. And there you go. Alcaraz did not face any break points. GRIEKSPOOR faced 2, but saved both of them. And there you go. He lost 2 Wimbledon finals. That's what I remember. There was like a really famous diving volley that he made at the net on the grass at Wimbledon. I'll always remember that image. Alcaraz 10 winners, 11 unforced. GRIEKSPOOR 9 winners, 17 unforced. So Alcaraz 43 points total to 39 for GRIEKSPOOR, so pretty close. The unreturned serve stat is getting better, but GRIEKSPOOR is doing pretty well there. GRIEKSPOOR first serve percentage is way better, 67 to 59. But ALCARAZ doing better on first serve points won and second serve points won, 78 and 69. So, yeah, ALCARAZ only made 52% of his first serves. Although it's showing different numbers on here. Lost it. Oh, that's when Goran Ivanisevic won his one major there. Okay. And then Sampras at Wimbledon. Yeah, Sampras was the Roger of Wimbledon before Roger was. That forehand, wow, yeah. You know, I've been waiting all match for him to rip a few of these forehands, but that was the first one, and not a better time than that to hit it. Okay. Interview might be on YouTube. Pat was being grilled by show hosts. Okay, maybe I'll look that up. That would be pretty fun. Pat Cash is the one that won Wimbledon back in '87, who is also Australian. Very, very dope. Charles really wanted Murray to go deep. How could you not pull for that guy? Pure guts and determination. I agree with you. I agree. Although, if Alcaraz were to pull through, I think Draper Alcaraz would be a better match than Alcaraz Murray. That's just what I feel. I don't know if that's a fact. That's not I'm not trying to make a statement of fact, but I just feel like but this match is also not over, so can't get ahead of ourselves here. Can't count the chickens. Alcaraz forehand goes long after a long-ish rally, long for this match. And it's love 15. Oh, there's Bodik van de Zandschulp sitting in the box of his compatriot, GRIEKSPOOR. Oh, Alcaraz with a really clever shot. Oh, beautiful. So Alcaraz gets a short ball on off of the return from GRIEKSPOOR. He looked like he was going to do a drop shot, but at the last second he pushed it, and GRIEKSPOOR wasn't ready for it, and then he just desperation lobbed it. Alcaraz overhead winner. What a smart play. Now he's getting a little bit creative here. Daria, yeah, because Murray is getting old. Michael, hello all. Welcome, Michael. Hey, Michael, says JP. Hey, Michael, says Max. Welcome, Michael. Great to have you, brother. As always, had you in the last stream as well. Always got some cool knowledge for us. All right, Alcaraz, 15 all, second serve. Toss is up, serve is good. Forehand, return, forehand, Alcaraz, backhand, GRIEKSPOOR is wide. So it's 30-15. Honestly, if GRIEKSPOOR was just a little bit tighter on some of these misses, he would be winning this match, I think. He is playing really, really well. He's just missing a couple, like, you know, that rally. This last point was a rally ball. Like, he was in a good position. He constructed the point well on the returning end, and he just ended up hitting it wide. Short ball off the so Alcaraz serve out wide. GRIEKSPOOR return goes off the tape, and it would have been a good return had it not gone off the tape, but it bounces high. Alcaraz gets to it and rips a 97-mile-per-hour forehand cross-court winner. So 40-15 Carlitos cruising on his service games. First serve is long, so 40-15, second serve coming up. Nice second serve, and GRIEKSPOOR up the line. Backhand slice from Alcaraz, and then GRIEKSPOOR with a forehand into the net. And it is 1-love Carlitos to kick off this second set. Can you go through the women's round of 16, please? Yes, I absolutely can. Here we are. Women's round of 16. Looks like this. Iga versus Emma Raducanu. Kirstea versus Garcia. Vondrousova versus Mukova. Rybakina, it says, hold on, it doesn't say that she has anyone. Krejcikova, Sabalenka, woo! That is going to be a beauty. Okay, by the way, this kick serve that Alcaraz is doing, it's going up to 2.03 meters at its peak after it bounces. That is nuts. Okay, so Krejcikova, Sabalenka, Goff versus Peterson, Kvitova, Pagula, Sakari, Pliskova. And who is facing Rybakina? I want to know. Oh, it's going to be the winner of Gracheva Kasatkina, which is happening right now. So there you are, my friend. Plenty of Czech women. Yes, absolutely. All right, GRIEKSPOOR now hits a forehand +1 into the net. It's 15 all on his serve. Manor in the house saying, Covey, morning. Good morning, Manor. Great to have you. Hope you are well rested. We are talking about ways to rest our eyes. We are talking about cucumber slices over the eyes and tea bags over the eyes, but you have to make sure the tea bag is not piping hot. You have to let it cool down. All right. Alcaraz with a beautiful sliding backhand to his left from the baseline, and he does an up-the-line backhand winner, passing GRIEKSPOOR, who made his way to the net. Man, on the replays, you're going to have to watch that. So GRIEKSPOOR goes cross-court backhand. Alcaraz sliding to his left. While he's sliding, he strikes the ball right up the line, and GRIEKSPOOR could not reach and grab that. So 15-30 and a little bit of pressure. Still, remember, no break points yet in this match for anyone. Alcaraz has had 2 chances but missed both, and GRIEKSPOOR has not even had a single look. Nice serve +1 there, wrong footing Alcaraz, and GRIEKSPOOR is level now at 30 all. Oh, JP Mukova, my dark horse. That's a gutsy call. I like that call, actually. That's a solid call. Yeah, you never know. Oh, Alcaraz returns. Off the wide serve, and GRIEKSPOOR tried to do a serve and volley, but the volley goes into the net, and it is now break point opportunity. Carlitos. Here we go, 30-40 for the Dutchman serving. Alcaraz bouncing on his toes here. First serve is a really nice one out wide. Alcaraz gets that, though, and then GRIEKSPOOR goes up the line, forehand Alcaraz, and then GRIEKSPOOR has a short ball. Alcaraz rips it right at the body of GRIEKSPOOR, and his return goes into the net. And there it is, the first break of the entire match.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
Here we go. Carlitos serving at 2-love. First serve is good, and then he rips a forehand, and he makes way to the net. GRIEKSPOOR tries to pass him, but it goes just wide. The ball, lands in the alley, and then GRIEKSPOOR throws his racket and breaks it. Wow, one snap. And yeah. Oh, he didn't throw it, actually. What he did was he angled it on the ground and stepped on it. I was like, man, he broke it in a different way. He literally just put it at like a 45-degree angle and then stepped on it. Stepped on the strings. Hilarious. So 15-love. Oh, first serve is a let, so another first serve coming up. Cucumber water. Here we are. Okay, Alcaraz, first serve at 15-love. He's up a break, 2-love in this set. And serve is unreturned. Does not make it back over, and it's 30-love. I'm starting to get the feeling that Alcaraz is finding his rhythm now. Starting to cruise a little bit. And then, of course, that racket, not smash, but step on. Also an indication of where GRIEKSPOOR's head is at. Oh, tries to go out wide on the first serve, but it is wide. So here comes the second serve. Rodolfo Correño saying, Vamos, Carlos, vamos. Yeah, let's go, baby. Oh, Alcaraz had a short ball +1, but he ripped that into the net. So 30-15 now. Still in the driver's seat, I would say. Should I eat this cucumber, guys? It's not making it through. There we go. Oh, nice cucumber. Okay, Alcaraz 30-15. Serves up the tee. Nice return off the sideline, and then Alcaraz's forehand goes into the net. A little bit of wind as well as Alcaraz's shirt is blowing. 30 all here. So GRIEKSPOOR making it a game after being down 30-love. Something, I don't know what it is. I think I got bit by something overnight, but I don't know what's going on with my eyelid. All right, 30 all here. Alcaraz first serve is good. Chop return. Alcaraz drop shot. GRIEKSPOOR gets to it. It goes off the tape and then lands back on his side. Oh, he almost stepped on his racket again. He put it down on the ground, but he decided not to step on it. But GRIEKSPOOR is unhappy right now. And he's playing a great match, honestly. He lost a tight tiebreak. His unforced errors have been the difference, really. He had 9 winners, 17 unforced. Alcaraz has 10 winners, I believe, and 11 unforced. So, all right. Nice kick serve, Alcaraz at 40-30. But his +1, he tried to go cross-court forehand, goes wide. So we're at deuce. So Alcaraz, though he got that early break, he might relinquish that break right here if he's not careful. And it is really windy. Wow, it's starting to get really, the back of his shirt is like really going. Maybe this is what's bothering both of the players, or not the players, but the play right now. First serve into the net. Here's second serve at deuce. Double fault again, Carlitos. That's 3 now, and he has is facing his first break point of the match. Advantage GRIEKSPOOR. Charles, Rodolfo is missing a name. No, LOL, just kidding. Rodolfo, I'm sure you have another name, right? Most Spanish people have 3 names. First name, and then your dad's first last name, and your mom's first last name. All right. Serve is long. Here we go. Suwon saying, had the same problem last week. Cubby, my eyelids hurt. Thought something might have bit it, but I don't know. Yeah, something weird. Oh, second serve, and GRIEKSPOOR returns that into the net, bends over, drops his racket, and you can tell he's frustrated because it's like, it feels like his brain is sharp in the sense that he knows what it's supposed to do, but his body is not executing it. And so he's getting frustrated, it seems. That's how I'm reading it. All right, here we go. Deuce. Alcaraz first serve is in. Return is good. Alcaraz with a high looping forehand. And then GRIEKSPOOR backhand. Alcaraz backhand. GRIEKSPOOR backhand. Alcaraz backhand. Up the line, wide. Another breakpoint opportunity for the Dutchman. What is Alcaraz taking a second. He's going to go grab a towel. He's going to wipe his face, wipe his racket handle. Well, hope your eyes all right there, Suwon. Yeah, it's so weird. It just kind of feels like, hi, baby. A little girl. All right, back to deuce there. Alcaraz, unreturned serve once again. Deuce number 3. I'm not sure, but I think some Asians have 3 names, but I guess it depends. Okay, here we go. Alcaraz, deuce, first serve. is good. Backhand return, and then Alcaraz got a forehand, goes up the line, and GRIEKSPOOR backhand slice goes into the net. Alcaraz game point for 3-love. Can he convert? GRIEKSPOOR talking to himself, rocking those yellow wristbands. So his shirt is all white, but he's got a black collar and black collar on the sleeves. He's got this logo of this pinwheel, and then he's got 4 yellow stripes across his chest. And by the way, I said black shoes, but they're actually green. They're pretty fly, actually. All right, nice serve from Alcaraz, and then goes cross-court forehand, and as does GRIEKSPOOR. Now backhand GRIEKSPOOR, backhand slice Alcaraz, backhand GRIEKSPOOR, backhand slice Alcaraz, forehand GRIEKSPOOR, forehand Alcaraz with a beautiful angle, and it's a winner. Woo! What a shot. I actually thought that was wide, but it was not, and it was a beauty of a winner. So Alcaraz consolidates and is up 3-love in the second set.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
Yeah, what a forehand cross. Oh, it must have just, kissed the very outside of the sideline there. So Gracheva, Kasatkina, that match, Gracheva is up a set, but down a break in the second set. So that player, whoever wins that one, will face Rybakina. Alcaraz having some water. And so what time is it where you guys are? Who is where? Let me know. Is it morning? Is it night? Are you having a good time? Did you have a good day? Are you going to have a good day if it's the beginning of your day? Let's see here. Charles saying body language is key. Carlos feeds off that negative energy and the starts sliding all over the place, hitting drop with LA. Nice. Suwon, it's fine now, but also felt like an eyelash got in my eye. Yeah, that's that feeling. I know. This is just feels like it either feels like a bite by something, but there's no bump, or it feels like a pimple is on the way. But it doesn't feel like I haven't had one of those forever on my face since I was like a teenager. So I don't know. I think it's just a bite of some sort. All right, backhand rally here. GRIEKSPOOR, backhand Alcaraz into the net. So 15-love, GRIEKSPOOR serving at love 3, down a break. And a set. Here we go. First serve is long. Here comes the second serve. I like how fast GRIEKSPOOR plays. He does not really waste much time. He's really just boom. Second serve, good. Alcaraz backhand return, forehand GRIEKSPOOR, forehand chip Alcaraz, now forehand GRIEKSPOOR. He makes his way to the net. Alcaraz tries to lob, not high enough, but GRIEKSPOOR hits it back to him. Now Alcaraz with a second lob. Now GRIEKSPOOR is behind the baseline, and he hits the overhead into the alley. So 15 all here. King adjusts. It's almost 1 a.m. here. Okay. Should be, yeah. So it's 10 here. So you're on the East Coast. I'm going to sleep soon. Hopefully Alcaraz can end this relatively quick so you can go to sleep, or maybe GRIEKSPOOR wants to extend it. All right, GRIEKSPOOR with a nice serve out wide. Alcaraz return into the net. 30-15 for the server, the Dutchman, GRIEKSPOOR. Alcaraz, go B. All right, GRIEKSPOOR with a nice serve, and Alcaraz short angled return almost hit the line, but just wide. 40-15 for GRIEKSPOOR. Okay, 40-15 here. Serve is long. Second serve coming up. Double game point. Trying to get on the board here in the second set. Alcaraz return goes long off the second serve. So it is 3-1 Alcaraz. And GRIEKSPOOR is on the board here, down just a break. No changeover. Very quiet in the stadium. Very, very quiet. There's no buzz. You know, sometimes the stadium has a buzz when the points aren't being played. None of that. Just dead silence, pretty much. First serve is let. First serve coming right up. Ooh, cream cheese or jam. Unfortunate, because no bagel on this one. ALCARAZ served, and then the +1 he hits into the net. Love 15. But the answer is always cream cheese, my friend. Jam, that goes on toast. Cream cheese, that's another thing. Okay. Carlitos. We're going to have a nice dinner after this. All right. Oh, tries to do that wide kick serve on the ad side, but it goes into the net. So second serve at love 15. Good serve. Nice return. Backhand ALCARAZ. Backhand GRIEKSPOOR is way wide. Bounced wide of the alley even. So it is now 15-all. Juan Carlos Ferrero. So nice to see him back as he missed the golden swing in South America. Sure, ALCARAZ is over the moon having his second father back. That's what he affectionately calls him. He said he's like a second father to me. Nice serve at 15-all with a howitzer, and then makes his way to the net. GRIEKSPOOR tries to lob him, but that goes long. That serve, I want to see how that was a hard serve. Show me this. Show me the speed. Show me the speed. You're not showing it. Man, that was a hard serve, though. I think it must have been upwards of 135. Okay, 30-15. Another ripper of a serve. That one was long, but man, he's doing some different things. It's good to see. Using variety. Okay, second serve is good. Now forehand GRIEKSPOOR is wide again. He just keeps missing. Yeah, and then he just yelled really, really loud to himself. And it is 40-15 ALCARAZ. Charles, when I'm feeling wild, I use cream cheese and jam. Dog, that's crazy, bro. Garlic butter or make a sandwich. Oh, I'd make a sandwich. I'm all about the sandwiches. I'm like Joey from Friends when it comes to sandwiches. But I'm vegetarian, and he would laugh at me for being vegetarian. But still, love me some sandwiches. ALCARAZ, second serve at 40-15 is good. Now backhand into the net from GRIEKSPOOR, and ALCARAZ up 4-1. I honestly think if GRIEKSPOOR was in a little bit of a better mental state and just missing like 10% less of these unforced errors, maybe 15, he'd be really in it, because he's been playing great all year. Only 4 losses this year, all to like top 10 level players. And he's kind of beating himself up. Like ALCARAZ is doing well. He's, he played that tiebreak really well and deserved it. But I mean, the overall feeling in the match, GRIEKSPOOR has been playing really, really well. Unfortunate. Anyways, ALCARAZ now 4-1. You know what? Let's give ALCARAZ a button here real quick.
Vamos, Carlos ALCARAZ. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos ALCARAZ. Vamos.
Yes, y'all. By the way, did anyone notice my outfit change in between between streams. So I called the Iga Bianca Andreescu match right before this on this very court, and I had about 10 minutes in between. And so I used the facilities. I changed my attire, my hat, and I took off my other hoodie and put on a new zip-up hoodie. So how about that? King Adjust, do you have any more dogs or pets? I have one dog of my own. My cousin lives with me. He's got an adorable 11-year-old Yorkie Shih Tzu. And then another cousin of mine lives in the basement, and he's got a Labradoodle named Tofu. By the way, ALCARAZ takes the first point on the GRIEKSPOOR serve. So we have 3 dogs in the house, no cats, and we also had a turtle, but my sister who lives a couple blocks away, that's her turtle. It was living at our house for 6 months when she went to India. She only went to India for 2 months, but we just got lazy and never transported the tank back. So yeah, 3 dogs and a turtle sometimes, but most of the time 3 dogs. Nice serve +1, by the way, for GRIEKSPOOR. He goes up the line and gets a clean winner. So it's 15 all, and he just served into the net. So 15 all second serve specifically. Backhand return ALCARAZ goes into the net. 30-15 for the Dutchman. Ah, Suwan, I noticed you wore a different hat and sweater. All right. Yeah, I went from the... Which hat was I wearing? Gosh, I'm trying to remember. Was it black? Damn, I'm forgetting. It looked like 22, the other sweater. Yeah, actually it was. You know, that's funny because that's not the 22 sweater that I have from the Game to Love that I got from merch. It was a different sweater. It's my old Irish roommate. He moved back to Ireland, but he gave me that, and it's one of my favorite sweaters. Yeah, you're right. It was the 22 sweater. What was the hat I was wearing? I'm trying to remember. Oh, a nice serve +1 wrong footing ALCARAZ, and GRIEKSPOOR is now at 2-4 here. So nice hold. Iga and Emma is the last match tomorrow. Oh man, I've got plans. I think. Oh man. Yes, you know better than I do, Suwan. It was the hockey. It actually looks like the NHL logo, but it doesn't have the letters NHL. It's NWD for Northwest Division. So JP saying Iga and Emma is last match tomorrow. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able. I'm not going to be able to. Unfortunately, going to have to. Rarely, I am unable to do a match, especially a big match, because normally I'm watching tennis anyways. ALCARAZ second serve to kick off the game here at 4-2. Nice return wide from GRIEKSPOOR. ALCARAZ goes into the top part of the net, and that is point for GRIEKSPOOR, and it's love 15 here. Yeah, you are right. And the funny thing is, I haven't busted that hat out in probably 6 months. So that's why I was like not remembering. But you have a great memory. Try being an Aussie tennis fan. Not pretty. You mean with the time zone difference? Charles Cross saying currently working on the serve portion of the serve +1 strategy. There you go. Okay, 15 all here. ALCARAZ serving. Just a couple of games away from the round of 16. Can he pull it off? Will he face Jack Draper? We'll find out soon enough. First serve is good. Return is good. ALCARAZ off the short ball comes in, and he's going to try and volley, but that GRIEKSPOOR forehand does not make it over the net, and it's 30-15 Carlitos. Yes, time zone hard to win. Yeah, you know what? Like Vancouver, West Coast, we don't have too many great like basically everything in Europe, which is like a huge bulk of the stuff, is all brutal for us. But we do get lucky for Miami, US Open, Cincinnati, Montreal, Toronto. Oh, beautiful serve out wide and then forehand inside in ALCARAZ with a winner. And that is the type of stuff that I was expecting from the beginning. Hasn't been super on in that way, but he's out. See, this is for ALCARAZ, it's still a great win if he does win, because he he's having to grind it out. He's not able to use his high power offense to just win points. He's having to grind it out, and you gotta be able to win in all the different ways. Here we go. Second serve, Alcaraz at 40-15, and return is long. 5-2 Alcaraz. He is in the driver's seat, folks. Still up a break. Suwon, I was figuring out the logo on your hat last stream, but couldn't. But I knew it's hockey related. Yeah, actually, here, I'll go grab it. 1 second. So this is it. So this logo, the crest and everything. Oh, where am I? There. So the crest and everything is the same as the National Hockey League used to be. Now it's silver instead of the orange. But instead of this says NWD, which stands for Northwest Division. It's a hip hop group here in Vancouver. And I am back from the hat closet. All right, folks. So even though it hasn't been a great second set, this hasn't been that many exciting points. There's been a few, definitely, but I was hoping, because GRIEKSPOOR has been on such a high to start the year, that I was expecting him to have some good rallies, make a little bit more of a match out of this. But unfortunately, it is not happening. And I think he got a little bit dejected. His body language got a little bit negative. And so, yeah, not going his way at the moment. Done like dinner, says JP. Suwon Lim. Oh, NWD. Yes, NW. Virtually every single person that has ever said anything about that hat, they're like, oh, I love your NHL hat. But I'm like, no, it's not NHL. Double fault for the third time in the match for GRIEKSPOOR here. So Alcaraz now just 3 points away from a round of 16 and a date with Draper. Jack Draper, that is, not Don Draper from Suits. Alcaraz with a backhand return goes long, so it's 15 all. There are four lights, says, come on, Djokovic. Yeah, let's go Djokovic. JP Alcaraz doing Alcaraz tings. All right, good serve out wide. Alcaraz return, and then Alcaraz goes backhand into the net as GRIEKSPOOR makes his way to the net and does not have to hit anything. And it is now 30-15 for GRIEKSPOOR. 25 likes, and there's 25 people in here. So thank you to every single person for hitting the like button. Really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. We are batting 1,000. Got perfect score, 25 out of 25. All right, second serve GRIEKSPOOR at 30-15. Alcaraz returns, and then backhand slice into the net from GRIEKSPOOR, and it is 30 all. So again, just 2 points away for Alcaraz here. Can he do it, or will GRIEKSPOOR make him at least have to try to serve it out? Which is no guarantee, although... All right, here we go. Alcaraz trying to pass GRIEKSPOOR, who's at the net, and he puts it into the open court. Alcaraz actually got to it, but just barely, does not get it over the net. Wow, 40-30 here, GRIEKSPOOR. Oh, that was a beautiful volley. I cannot believe Alcaraz even got to that, though. That is just crazy. Whew. All right. Game point here. GRIEKSPOOR first serve is long. So here comes a second serve. What's up, Gene? Haven't seen you in forever. Well, that's not true, but in a minute. Oh, Alcaraz, a beautiful return, and then GRIEKSPOOR goes long on the +1. So it's deuce. And Gene says, just woke up. SWL, hey, Gene. How is everyone doing? Pretty good, my friend. We had, I called the Iga match, which is on this court right before this match. Iga and Bianca, really good match, even though it was a 6-3, 7-6 scoreline. Alcaraz with a return plus and then volley, and GRIEKSPOOR backhand goes into the net. So we are into our first match point, folks. The crowd.
Match point.
Carlitos, let's go. Can he end it right here? First serve. No, he can't. That's a beautiful ace out wide. GRIEKSPOOR says, not on my serve. King saying, what up, Gene? I'm going to sleep as soon as the stream ends. I'm okay for a young fella, says JP. Alcaraz with a return. GRIEKSPOOR with a forehand. Cross-court winner. And it is advantage GRIEKSPOOR. So he saves a match point, and now he has a game point. I meant Covey in the sense of, oh, you think Zverev beats Medi? How many sets? I'm gonna say 3 sets. GRIEKSPOOR holds for 5-3. So now Alcaraz has the chance to serve it out. Yeah, I'm gonna say Zverev takes it in 3. I just feel like he's gonna. And hey, that's so funny. Gene says Zverev beats Medi in 3 sets. Hey, great minds think alike, Gene. Yeah, I just have a feeling. I mean, Medvedev's, he's saying that he doesn't like the court speed, making little comments here and there, but he's still winning. Although I just feel like Zverev is feeling it these last week and a half or so, looking really good. Alcaraz with a nice serve, and then the return. Oh, he's landed on his butt again. I don't know what's going on, but anyways, he lost the point. Love 15. So he serves. He moves to his right, slides. He tries to outreach, and then he just kind of fell over. Okay, let's go, Carlitos. It is love 15 here. Alcaraz serving for the next round. Nice serve out wide. Yeah, GRIEKSPOOR with a forehand, backhand Alcaraz, backhand slice GRIEKSPOOR, forehand Alcaraz. Oh, and that's long. He tried to go up the line, and it is love 30 here. So be careful, buddy. His coach he's on his coach's side, so his coach is telling him something. Yo no hablo español, so I can't really tell you guys what he said. Let's see. Gene says, I have Zverev versus Norrie in my bracket. Nice. Alcaraz with a nice serve, and then the return is good one. Backhand Alcaraz, backhand slice GRIEKSPOOR. Alcaraz forehand, backhand GRIEKSPOOR. Forehand Alcaraz with some heat. Then he makes his way to the net and does a drop volley, beautifully done, and then fist pump and vamos yell to his box. 15-30. He does not want this to go much longer. King adjust. Alcaraz fell on ALCARAZ. I like the wordplay, King. JP. Medi doing a nick because he's not there. Suwon. If Zverev gets a set from Medi, Medi will complain all game and lose, I think. Sinner is looking good so far, Covey. He is in my semis. Yeah. I had a conversation a couple days ago about thinking that I don't know if he's ready to win this right now. But then after the stream, I thought about it a little bit more. And then I realized, you know what? Actually, he could win this one. My only thing was if anyone turns it into a physical battle, that's when he has a little bit of trouble. So I was thinking along that way, thinking, does he have the physicality? But he can win 6-3 3-set matches in a row. He actually just won in, was it Montpellier, and then went to the finals, lost to Medi in Rotterdam. So he pretty much did that very same thing, winning that many matches. Nice serve +1 Alcaraz, an overhead from GRIEKSPOOR. Desperation, Alcaraz at the net, and he puts it away. And now a second match point for Carlito.
Match point.
King saying, what? Alcaraz fell, right? My joke won't make sense if it was Greek. No, it was you're right. It was Alcaraz. JP saying, si, senor. All right, match point. Here it is. He's out wide, trying to do the out wide serve, but it's too wide. And we have a second serve coming up. Tosses up. Serve is good. Backhand return. Backhand Alcaraz. Forehand GRIEKSPOOR is long, and Alcaraz has it. A big one of these and a big vamos, and Alcaraz takes it 7-6, 6-3 versus the Dutchman, who played honestly really, really well, especially in the first set. No one had any breaks in the first set. The tiebreak went Alcaraz's way 7-1, but man, GRIEKSPOOR did really well and then kind of lost track in the second set. Broke a racket. He actually didn't smash it. He literally angled it and then stepped on it, and he almost did it a second time a few points later, but decided against it. So, this is a good question. Good question. Barbora or Saba? I'm going Saba. She's my girl. I'm going hard on Saba this year. I think, I feel like she's the one for me this year. I just feel like she's going to do really, really well. Although Barbora is ice cold, and she's one of my favorite players to watch on the women's side for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with my Saba. King Adjust saying, thanks for the stream. Peace out, Covey, and everyone. Thank you for staying up. It's 1:25 over there for you. So thank you for staying up so late. Gene saying, well done. Alcaraz, Suwan, SWL, Vamos, Alcaraz, JP, see ya, King. Walk in the park, says JP for Alcaraz. Saba in 3, says JP. Yeah, I would say the same thing. And Gene says, Saba will get revenge. Yeah. By the way, I don't know, do you guys mind if we if I call the rest of this match? We're at Gracheva, Kasatkina. We're having a nice rally here. Backhand Kasatkina, backhand Gracheva, forehand Kasatkina, forehand Gracheva, forehand Kasatkina is wide. So this is what's happening. Gracheva won the first set 6-4, and she is up 5-4 in the second set. She is so Kasatkina is serving, and it's deuce. So basically, Gracheva is 2 points away from the set. Here we go. First serve, Kasatkina is very long. So Gracheva has a look here at a second serve, and if she wins this point, it'll be match point. And it's a double fault setting up match point. So JP saying you're the boss guy. You know, it's funny. So I did the Iga match against Bianca, and then right at the end of that match was the Draper Andy Murray match. And I called the very end of that, just like the last minute and a half. Andy Murray lost it on a double fault. All right, we're in to the point, and Kasatkina backhand goes long. So Gracheva wins 6-4, 6-4, and that will do it, folks. What perfect timing. We got to catch the end of 4 matches today. I did 2 streams and got to call the end of 4 different matches. So pretty crazy stuff there, folks. Anyways, let's see. We'll run through a couple more comments, and then it's time to go because I've been on for about 4 or 5 hours and I need to eat. But let's see. That's what goofy journalists say. I don't know what that's in reference to. However, King saying, I predicted Sabalenka would win the Australian Open in the beginning, and everyone disagreed, and now everyone loves her now that she won it. Hey, King Adjust, that's not true, because there's actually video evidence. All the GTL commentators had to choose one player from the men's and women's, and I chose Saba before the tournament started as well. So great minds think alike, my man. And yeah, you're the boss, Cubby. Thank you, my friend JP. Always a pleasure chatting with you, chatting tennis. Gene saying, wasn't Gracheva the one who beat Kasatkina at the Australian Open? That I am not sure. But here, let's check it out. Head-to-head between these two. Yes, Gracheva took out Kasatkina in straight sets. So good call there. And back-to-back calls, says Suwon Lim. Big Luke, is the game over? Yes, it is. Alcaraz ended up winning it 7-6, 6-3. There's a score for you. So the stream is over, my friend. Thank you for joining, though, however. And by the way, we had 26 likes and 28 people in here. So thank you to everyone. Virtually every single person gave a like. Thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate it. JP, I've liked Saba for a while. There you go. Peace out, says King of Just. Have a great sleep, buddy. And hope to see you real soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I'm not sure what my schedule holds. I do know that I'm busy in the evening, which sucks a little bit because I would really have loved to call the Emma versus Iga match. But it looks like I will not be able to, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's just take a quick look now at the schedule for tomorrow. And then I'll call it a night. So this is how it goes. We've got Davidovich Fekina versus Garin. We got Medvedev Zverev. We got Fritz Fukovic. We got Rublev Nori. We got Tiafoe Tabilo. We got Alcaraz Draper. We got Sinner Wawrinka. And we got Paul versus Auger-Aliassime. Wow, what a day of tennis, you guys. And then on the women's side, Goff versus Peterson of Sweden. We got Sakari Pliskova. We got Krejcikova Sabalenka. We got Vondrousova versus Mukova. We got Kvitova versus Pagula. Rybakina Gracheva. Kristea Garcia and Iga versus Raducanu. Man, what a day. I was hoping that there would be like a day off. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Anyways, folks, let's see here. JP saying Pat Rafter interview talks about various opponents in his career. Okay, I'll have to look that up. See if I have time to check that out. Maybe I'll watch it while I have some dinner. All right, folks, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for being with me on this one. And if you were with me on the stream right before, Bianca versus Iga, both pretty good matches. Gene saying this is almost like a slam lineup. This is the 5th slam, my man. But yeah, really, really good matches. Definitely bummed that I'm gonna be busy doing. I mean, I'm meeting some friends that I haven't seen in a while, some music friends. But yeah, definitely, man. Anyways, you guys will definitely have some good tennis to watch. Okay, thank you. Front Bar Sports Show, Cubby. Thank you for letting me know. Lunchtime for me. Thanks, Cubby, says Suwon Lim. And with that, I'm going to have some dinner. I'm going to say good night from Vancouver, where it is currently 10:30 p.m. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me. Have yourselves a great day or night, depending on where you are, or afternoon if you are Suwon Lim. And enjoy your lunch. And we'll see you all very soon. Thank you. Peace.